Hey, what's up? This video is like 45 minutes in the making. I had to delete a lot of stuff on my iPhone and rearrange some things. Find the right camera angles. It's summertime in Tennessee, and if you don't like sit in the right angle, I find like your face just becomes a shadow. So I'm facing the sun now. Anyway, this video is about people with face tattoos and the care of face tattoos. I haven't like seen videos on YouTube where they tell you how to properly care for like a face tattoo. And from what I'm told by my tattoo artists, they're not my artists, but what I'm told by them is like face tattoos are a bit different than like body tattoos. So I got this tattoo finished about 48 hours ago. Let me make sure this is recording. Yep, about 48 hours ago. And I got black eyes from it, as you can see. You know, like, it's pretty traumatic. It's gonna, like, if you get a face tattoo, you might get a black eye, because both of my eyes are black and swollen. So I want to talk to you a little bit about, like, the caring for it. And the reason I want to talk to you about this is because the first tattoo studio I went to basically told me how to care for it in the wrong way. Like, they basically said, here's our tattoo balm. It costs like $10 or $15. Keep putting it on this. And that tattoo that I got at the last studio, it scabbed and it came off. This used to be red, and it scabbed really bad and fell off, and it turned to pink. So if you get a face tattoo and some tattoo artist is like, here's our balm. It costs $15. Just keep putting that on. Dude, that's not the right way. I can already tell 48 hours in that this tattoo is healing much better than the one I got previously. It's not really scabbing. It's staying like really nice and soft. So here's how you care for it. My tattoo artist told me that 3 times a day you should wash it gently with like antibacterial soap. Like, you know, just a normal dial orange soap. Just do small circles like that and gently like wash it off. Don't like press really hard, you know, to like make your skin rupture. But just do it gently in circles like this, you know, with some dial soap. And then rinse it off. She said do it again. And so you wash it gently twice, rinse it off, you know, pat it with a paper towel. I probably shouldn't be touching my tattoo right now, but whatever. Like, pat it with a paper towel, you know, and let it air dry for 15 to 20 minutes, she said. And then after that, you want to get some lotion, just some basic lotion. And she said water-based lotion works well. Here's what I've been using. I'm almost out of it, but man, this is like the best lotion I've ever used in my life. It's called Hemp Nation from Australian Gold. I actually got it at a tanning bed place. But let me tell you, man, a little bit of this goes a long way. This is like the most legit lotion I've ever used in my life. Like, just a little bit. It's like so dense, just a little bit, just lasts a long time and really moisturizes you. And I'm almost out and I need to get some more because this is seriously head and shoulders above all the other lotions I've ever used in my life for like my face or anything. So after it air dries, you know, you want to get lotion. Like she said, maybe like a dime piece, you know, just depending on like how big your tattoo is. And gently put it on, you know. I just put some of that on myself and it's feeling nice and soft. You don't want your tattoo to get dry. Trust me. I had a face tattoo right here before this one. This is a cover-up. I changed it to dark purple and thickened it up and evened it out. Before this, I had a thin red one. And believe me, man, it dried out and I didn't, like, put lotion on it. And I lost the balm case, you know. So I didn't put lotion on it. I wasn't washing it and it got really dry and it just all scabbed and fell off, you know. And my tattoo artist said that if a tattoo scabs, that means that maybe the tattoo artist overworked it, or maybe you're not caring for it properly. So remember to, like, 3 times a day, wash it gently twice with just normal antibacterial soap, you know, and pat it, softly pat it, let it dry, let it air dry for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then put some lotion on it. And man, my tattoo's doing pretty well for 48 hours. Like, it hasn't scabbed at all. I feel like some roughness there, you know, like something's going on, but my skin's healing itself, you know, because like, dude, that was traumatic. Let me tell you, man. Well, that's it for like how to care for your tattoo. She said just do that for a couple weeks. So right here, like on the bridge of my nose and like right in here on the very top. That was the most painful place I've ever had tattooed, ever. Like, it hurt really bad. Like, getting it right here, your whole nose, like, vibrates really hard. Let me see if my video's still recording. Yeah. My whole, like, nose vibrates really hard. And, it, like, makes you want to sneeze. So you're, like, constantly on the verge of, like, sneezing, but you're not sneezing, you know, because you got, like, needles going zzz, hitting you really hard. So, like, this tattoo, man, is a work in progress, you know, like, it's a little uneven. Like, this side's, like, really awesome. This side needs, like, a little bit of fill-in right here, you know, to even it out. But as of right now, the base tattoo, I'm pretty satisfied with it. And I'll go back probably in, like, a month and a half and get it, like, evened out a bit. And then later on, probably, like, make it light in here and put some, like, maybe bright green designs from, like, characters from ancient languages. It's going to be awesome, man. I've decided, like, in life to really, like, put myself in a position to where I can be myself, you know. Like, I don't ever want to go back to an employer that says, like, oh, you need to shave your face. You need to, like, not wear this tattoo. Cover up your tattoo. Shave your face. Put your hair up, you know. Like, employers that, like, want to control the way you look, you know. I'm not cool with that. And I don't really see myself going back to that. I can't really go back to that. Not with a big tattoo on my face, you know. Like, there's no hiding that. And some employers, like, kind of, like, insulted me. Like, I went to Applebee's and had an interview, and this dude was like, hey, you know, it's Applebee's policy. Like, we don't discriminate against tattoos, but we want you to wear makeup and cover it up. Even though it's, like, not an official tattoo. He was like, oh, well, people might judge you. And I was like, hey, motherfucker, like, you're not speaking for people. You're fucking speaking for yourself. You're judging me, and you're pretending like it's the people that might judge me. Like, the people won't judge me. You're saying, like, oh, you need to wear makeup because, like, some people might be offended. Like, hey, motherfucker, like, why don't you just come out and be a man and say it, fucking dude at Applebee's? You know, like, people like, talking shit and not really, like, saying what they mean. They, like, do some little passive aggressive stuff where they just kind of, like, I don't know, man, people aren't direct enough, you know. Like, I like people who are direct and honest and upfront, you know. And this dude didn't have the backbone to, like, stand up and I don't even want to say be a man, you know, because I mean, it's not like truth is like a masculine trait. I think that's just like a good human being trait, you know. But if all you guys who have face tattoos, and especially you guys who live, like, in probably, like, Republican states, religious states, like the Bible Belt, like I do, like Tennessee, like, you guys know what it's like to be stared at and discriminated, you know. It's interesting. It's really interesting to put yourself in that uncomfortable position, you know, because people look at you and judge you and make all these assumptions, like, when they don't even know you, and that's, like, really cool and interesting in a way. I keep seeing if my video is recording. It's only got, like, 500 megabytes of space. But, like, in a lot of ways, it kind of makes me relate to, like, maybe the whole Black Lives Matter movement, you know. Like, black people say they're discriminated against by, like, white people just because of the way they look. Well, I'm a white person, and I'm discriminated against just because of the way I look by white people, too, you know. So, like, I get the discrimination, but you know what, man? A lot of people just seem to be bland. I don't want to spread negativity, but a lot of people, for some reason, man, they just follow the trend, you know, and they just seem to be bland or whatever. And it's like if you're being yourself and you're expressing yourself, you're probably going to stir up some commotion, you know, because you're not going along with a 9 to 5, like, routine, you know, dress this way, act this way, you know, get this degree, live this life, this cookie cutter life, you know. Like, if you really start, like, just being kind of crazy in yourself, which when I'm crazy I am myself, you're gonna, like, be discriminated against. But it's interesting, you know. It's interesting. I've definitely caused some trouble in the past, but you know, my birthday was yesterday, so here's to a new attitude with life and, like, trying to be all positive and everything, you know. think I'm going to get back into spirituality and like try to reconnect with God, not necessarily in a religious sense, but try to find out, man, like what that source, what that force is that like gives you the spark of life. And I've had several experiences that show me that prayer actually does work if it comes from your heart. Because, dude, I've had prayers answered like almost immediately. Like when I'm really super praying and hoping for it, almost immediately, man. And there's a huge Buddhist temple in my hometown where like all these people from India move to, and all these people from around the U.S. move to. It's like this huge Buddhist dome. They do like yoga and meditate. I'm gonna go up there and kick it with them, man, because they just live a life of like, they live up there away from everyone and like these big Buddhist place, and it's people from all around the world in my small little town, and no one knows about it, but it's here. It's amazing up there. I'm gonna go up there, man, and the dude Saudi Guru